Sciences Po.
Very, very happy to welcome you at Paris, at Sciences Po, for the second issue of the LIBER Journées.
And one of the key strategic initiatives for LIBER is leadership of libraries, and that's what the LIBER Journées is all about. The LIBER Journées is intended for librarians who are in leadership positions in their own institution and who are making strategic decisions about the future of their service.
How libraries will handle the digital transformation. This is our main question, and we have invited, on the one hand, experts from the world of research, science, humanities, of the world of learning and media. And on the other hand, we have invited as speakers head librarians, international head librarians who deal with the digital transformation and the consequences of the digital transformation every day.
For me, developing leadership is one of the key skills that today leading a library requires. Library leaders need to open, they need to have a continuous screening of their environment, what's happening at their universities, if they are university librarians, what are the research projects at the universities, what are the strategic priorities at the universities. That's very important.
My thesis is that we will need in the next 10 years within the libraries a massive injection of money, actually, and a quite radical approach to transforming our own organization, because we have to keep up with the traditional services. We need the traditional services. We need the trust that they give us, like the printed books, like providing learning space, like providing cultural heritage services. But at the same time, we need to develop really new services and enter the game of open science as the scholars do.
Libraries need to think a lot about where their real specialities lie. I don't think it's going to be possible for all of us to do everything. And I think what we need between libraries is an open discussion about where university libraries are best placed to meet researchers' needs, the type of relationship that university libraries need with each other, and then also with libraries like national libraries who also have, huge special collections that are of relevance to researchers. I think between us we have the potential to have a fantastic new type of service model for researchers.
Transformation is something that's important for all research libraries, not only national libraries, of course, and has to do with the situation that we are in, so it can be very specific. And in the case of the National Library of the Netherlands, we had some very specific reasons to speed up with the digital transformation, which I will explain in the presentation. It has to do with a merger, with responsibilities for the public library domain that we now have, but also with the legacy environment that we have.
In fact, the interest that I have is more in the leadership of library organizations and how that leadership is extending itself to take on new responsibilities in the academic community, for example. So you have librarians who become senior administrators for the university because of the skills they have in management, because of their understanding of complex organizations, and because of their openness to learning more and contributing to the larger mission of the university. So we move from the library as a kind of universal service for information to the librarian as a more universal contributor to the success of the university.
I see three major components of that and where they come together as being the real magic, as it were. The first is the future role of the librarian, the person that is the librarian. That also includes the library director. It includes the library space, and by that I mean the physical space as well as the virtual space. And the third component is that of collaboration. So when those three come together, that's where I see the magic. So when librarians collaborate with faculty or with external bodies or with other service departments in the university and do that within a space of the library, physical or virtual, that's where librarians' future lies as far as I'm concerned.
Sciences Po.